Welcome back, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Ms. Ndow, good afternoon and welcome back.
Thank you, ma'am.
Council, you may proceed.
I believe we were done with Mr. Ndow. Do we have questions for the commissioners?
No, we don't. I thought you have some final questions. Okay, let me just discharge him.
We can have him on on Thursday.
Yes.
Mr. Ndow.
Have him on Thursday. I asked him to bring his documents tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Ma?
Yes.
Please, dama ñaan rek su dee mun nga ma may parce que documents yi fi mu ne books yu bari dañ ko audit ba pare dama war a dem si files ma jihati waat.
Yes, but Mr. Njai, you had a lot of time. You had more than how many months to put together these documents?
Well, please, ma'am.
And it is in your evidence, and we gave you the opportunity to write it down. What you could not remember, you could have reached out to the registrar to find out.
Yes, you are
if
right.
you had some challenges in remembering some of the things, or if you cannot recall what we have told you to bring.
Please, ma'am.
We do not have all the time to give you, so we expect you to bring the documents tomorrow, and that's the order. Thank you so much. You are discharged. We hope to see you tomorrow. Registrar, can you please call the next witness?
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
And welcome back.
Thank you.
Council, you may.
Sarr, do you have the documents you were to bring?
Mr. Sarr, ndax am nga kayit yoo war a isi?
Wow.
Yes.
We apply to tender the following documents. The first is Banjul City Council, letter addressed to Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, Revenue Collector, Trades License Unit. Says missing collection. The second is a letter dated the 21st of March 2023, addressed to Mr. A.B. Sarr from Banjul City Council with the heading leave of absence 12 months. An application letter addressed to the Banjul City Council on the 3rd of December 2018. Sir, you applied for any post you are given?
Sarr ndax da nga apply pour am place buñ la jox?
Wow.
Yes.
A missing collection addressed to the Chief Executive Officer from Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr. In relation to a payment plan towards the outstanding monies owed to council. A pay slip in the year 2022 from January to December. The cash book, the trade license cash book of the witness Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr for the year 2010. It's only one cash book you have in 2010?
Benn cash book rek nga am.
2019, sorry.
Ndax benn cash book rek nga am ci atum 2019?
Wow.
Yes.
How about 2020?
2020 nag?
2020 bi gisuma ko.
For 2020 I didn't see it.
2021?
2021?
20 mu ngi fi.
It's here with me.
No. Joxe naa ko fi.
Okay, yes.
I've given it to you.
That's right. But you don't see the 2018 one?
Waaye
Twen-
gisuloo
Go ahead.
gisuloo bu 2018 bi?
No, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 la. So 2020 la gisut.
It's 2019, 2010, 20...
2021, 2022.
Yeah. And it's the 2022 that he didn't see.
What do you mean you do not see the 2020? Please.
Interpreter, can you give her so that she can take?
Yeah.
He said it's the 2020 that he did not see. The 2020 report. The 2020 cash book, sorry. Yes. So he had submitted 2021 and 2022.
To have it admitted into evidence and marked as exhibit, the cash book for 2019, the one that is outstanding is the one for 2020.
A letter dated the 21st of March 2023 with reference 18/BCC/P/18/S in brackets 163. It is addressed to Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, Revenue Collector License Unit, and the subject is leave of absence hyphen 12 months. The letter is signed for the Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Lord Mayor, Acting Director of Admin, Director of Finance, and the file copy is maintained. A letter dated the 14th of March 2024. It has reference 12/BCC/P/18/S/163 addressed to Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, Revenue Collector, Trade License Unit. It has the caption, Missing Collection. It is signed by Mr. Modou, Chief Executive Officer. It is copied, to the Lord Mayor BCC, Acting Director of Finance, Director of Audit, and Acting Director of Administration, and a file copy is maintained. A letter dated the 21st of March 2024. It is addressed to the CEO, Banjul City Council. It has the subject, Missing Collection. The letter is signed by Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, copied to the Lord Mayor, Acting Director of Finance, Director of Internal Audit, Acting Director of Administration, and a file copy is maintained. A letter dated the 3rd of December 2018. The letter is from Mr. Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, addressed to the CEO of Banjul City Council. It has a subject, application letter, and it is signed by the said Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, the witness. The cash book maintained for the year 2019 by the witness, Mr. Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, and the payment slips for the following years. I'm going to go through the payment slips because they are not complete, so I have to go through each one of them. March, payment slip for March 2019, April 2019, May 2019, July 2019, August 2019, September 2019, October 2019, November 2019, and December 2019. There are some months missing in this one. The 2020 payment slips starts from February, March 2020, April 2020, May 2020, June 2020, July 2020, August 2020, September 2020, October 2020, November 2020, and December 2020. Payment slips for 2021, January, February 2021, March 2021, April 2021, May 2021, June 2021, July 2021, August 2021, September 2021, October 2021, November 2021, and December 2021. Can you staple this? Then the last is 2022. This one starts from the month of, started from the month of January, February 2022, March 2022, April 2022, May 2022, June 2022, July 2022, August 2022, September 2022, October 2022, November 2022, and December 2022. These documents are admitted together in a bundle as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/MABES/004.
As the commission places. Now, Mr. Sarr, you work in a team? Sorry, we have Mr. Bachelet that the...
Witness number 2, welcome back to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Before you proceed with your testimony, I want to remind you that you are still on the oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you.
Mr. Bachelet, good afternoon. Can you please check Mr. Bachelet's mic?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You are welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Sarr, you were asked to provide your confirmation letter.
Mr. Sarr waxoon nañ la pour nga essayer sa confirmation letter bi.
Wow. Why ñu ne man dama bokk ci ñu amut confirmation letter?
Yes, but I was told I'm not part of those that have confirmation letter.
You were also asked to bring the council's demand letter for repayment.
Laajoon nañ la tamit pour nga essayer council kayit bu mu laajte fayu kayiti fay bi.
Bobo foog naa isi naa ko di.
I think I've already.
Okay, we will check that.
Baax na nañ ko xool.
Did you bring your trust bank account?
Ndax isi nga sa trust bank account bi?
My personal account da?
Yes.
Déedéet.
No.
All right. Did you bring the approval for your leave of absence?
Ndax isi nga kayit bi seede ne nangul nañ la sa dem noppale ko bi?
Approval letter.
Wow.
Not the application.
Mu ne kayit buñ nangu pour nga dem leave. Buñ wane ne nangu nañ ne pour nga dem leave. Nekkut boo bindi.
All right, we will check. We will check on that. Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
Sir,
Mr. Sarr,
you work in a team, or were you alone in when you go to collect revenue?
yéen ñu baree daan ànd wala yow kenn yaa daan dem jëli lempo yi?
Léegi-léegi di ngeen dee ànda.
Sometimes you go in group,
Léegi-léegi yéen a ko def.
sometimes he goes alone.
Now, who does the invoicing for the revenue you collect? The license?
Kan moo dee binda invoice bi si lempo yoo leen fayeku?
Pa Modou Ndow.
Pa Modou Ndow.
Who is your team leader?
Kan moo jiite seen mbooloo mi?
Or first, do you have a team? The license unit, are you divided normally various teams?
License unit bi ndax dañ leen dee boole ay pàcc.
No, amuñ team.
No, we don't have a team.
So when it is time to issue invoice, who does the invoicing?
Su waxtu jotee pour ñu joxe invoice kan moo ko dee binde?
Pa Modou Ndow moo dee gën a invoice.
Pa Modou Ndow do more of the writings.
Ndow, together with Makumba Sane.
ci li mu ànd ak Makumba Sane ndax moom kenn.
waaw mosuma witness moo Makumba Sane ñuy invoice.
I've never witnessed him with Makumba Sane.
Have you ever issued an invoice before?
ndax yow mos ngaa joxe invoice.
waaw.
Yes.
How do you issue the invoice? Are you giving the invoice to issue, or are you the one who prepared this invoice?
naka nga dee joxe invoice bi yow yaa ko dee binda wala dañ ko dee bind jox la pour nga yóbbu.
waaw dañ ko dee bind jox ñu su dee time yi jànkuwaat yi dañ jot wala si biir dëkk bi.
When it's time for the tailoring shops or about the city, they will write it and give it to us.
You also issue invoice for the tailoring shops?
ndax yow tamit dang dee jox tailoring shops yi.
At times.
Sometimes.
Now, are you the one who will write the invoice yourself, or is it written by Modou Ndow or anybody else?
yow yaa dee binda invoice bi wala Modou Ndow wala keneen a ko dee def.
ñun ñoo ko dee binda.
We write it.
So is Modou Ndow aware of this?
ndax Modou Ndow xam na ci dara.
waaw.
Yes.
How?
ci naka.
because dañ ko dee waxtaan ak license staff si yëpp then ñu decentralize ñu ku nekk ñu jox la book nga dem.
Because we all discuss about it and we decentralize ourselves and each will be given a book and you will go and do your job.
That's for the tailoring?
boobu wàllum ñawkati la.
Wow.
Yes.
So you have your own invoices that you write and deliver?
kon am na yenn invoice yoo dee bindal sa bopp nga joxe ko.
déedéet.
No.
But you said yes initially.
waaw waxoon nga waaw.
mooy si ñu dee jox yooyu la.
Those are the ones they will give us.
No, but who will go around to do the assessment? Are you the one who will go around to in your zone and check the number of machines and the type of machines, and you write as to how much they should pay, or is it written by Modou Ndow and you are only there to issue it? Which one?
kan moo dee génn dem warantu pour xool ñaata la gaa yi war a fay ba bu loolu weesoo ndax yow yaa dee binda invoice bi wala Modou Ndow moo dee binda invoice bi jox la pour nga yóbbu.
non daf dee am gazette so gazette bi mooy machine si. so machine si yoo fekk si place bi rek di nga xam ndax bii lii la ndax bii lii la so trop loolu ngay bindee.
You can know about the invoice through the machines you met at the tailoring shop.
Do you have your invoices here in your cash book? Copies of the invoices?
ndax yaa ngi amee copies si invoice yi yoo easy am nga copy.
normally suñ paree dañ dee delloo invoice yi so ñun duñ dee am copy bi.
Normally we return the invoices, so we normally don't have copies.
So they are not duplicate?
kon duñ si dee def ñaar benn la. invoice yi benn la.
waaw benn la leen nekk su feesee ñu joxaat la beneen.
Yes, it's only one.
So what do you do with the invoice book?
No dee defee invoice book bi.
When it is full?
bu feesee.
danga ko dee delloo ñu jox la beneen.
You return it and you'll be given a fresh page.
Now, when you now collect the revenue,
léegi soo jëlee lempo bi.
why do you not state why do you not itemize the payment for this collection?
fan nga dee binde.
Why do you not itemize it?
lu tax
For
doo
instance,
dee
to say
binde.
it's $1,000, this is what it is for.
lu tax doo dee binde xaalis bi ak ci ban anam nga ko jëlee.
laajtaat ma li nga ma laaj.
Please repeat your question.
I see, for instance, you have Babukar Bah
am na misaal foo binda Babukar
in
Ba
2019,
si atub
Sitelo
2019.
paid $1,000
moom ñëwkat la mu fay benn
for the
junne
year 2019.
si atub 2019.
What was he paying for?
junne boobu pour lan la si lan la ko fay.
normally pour machines la ko fay rek su dee ñawkat la.
If he is a tailor, he pays it for the machines.
What machines
yan machine.
will he pay $1,000 for?
yan machine mooy waral mu fay junne bi.
waaw dafa am simple am design.
They have two different machines, simple ones and the designer ones.
But why wouldn't you not state the type of machine here that he's paying for?
kon lan moo tax bindoo machine bu mu fay ban façon machine la fay.
non da nga ko dee binda si book bi.
I do write it.
Which book?
Ban book?
Invoice bi.
We do write it in the invoice.
Okay, so will you be able to provide us with this invoice
ndax
for this collection?
ndax di ñu mën a indil invoice si yuñ fay.
For the year 2019, all your collections, would you be able to have these invoices?
ndax mën nga am invoice yoo leen issue si atu 2019 nga issue leen.
su ma demee naa ko seet inshallah.
If I go back, I will check them.
No, you have to bring it.
Da nga ko war a andi.
Because the cash book does not show the different type of machines that you have invoiced the payee for.
ndax cash book boo leen isi wonewut xaalis yuñ fay ci lan lañ ko fay.
Do you understand that?
yaa ngi dégg.
ñëwalaat.
We also have, for instance, Abdurrahman Jallo.
am nañ misaal Abdurrahman Jallo.
When you say S/P, what is that kind of business? What is that kind of business? The class of business.
ba nga bindee S/P kooku ban façon njula la nekk di def.
Sole proprietor.
Sole proprietor.
Yeah.
So sole proprietor, from $250,000 to $500,000 is value. They pay $10,000, correct?
ñu moom business yi bayee ko ñaar fukk ak juróomi téeméer dem ba si juróomi junne loolu lañ dee fay loolooy dëgg bi.
Yes?
No, understand my
The act says for sole proprietorship.
luwaa bi dafa wax ne bu fekkee ne yaa moom business bi.
And it's between $250,000 to $500,000 is value.
te xaalis bi dafay dem ba si ñaar téeméer ak juróom fukki junne dem ba si juróomi téeméeri junne.
The amount to pay is $10,000, is correct?
loo war a fay at mu jot mooy fukki junne ndax loolooy dëgg bi.
su dul dëgg bi sax yow soo demee si bu fa nekkoon year before boobu da ngaa fekk sax xëj na fay na less than loolu.
Even if that's not the fact, if you go year before, you will see that he has paid less than that.
What does that mean?
Lulu firi.
waaw mooy normal li nga fa fekk rek because soo fa fekkee 10,000 doo ko mën a wàññi soo ko yokkut xëj na da nga ko maintain 10,000 bi.
That means you have to maintain the previous prices.
Now, you can have a business that goes down.
Mun nga am business bu daanu.
So that doesn't mean you still they have to pay more than what they paid for last year.
Lolu firndelut ne da nga war a fay loo fayoon at bu passé.
waaw li nga wax mooy wax ji su dee da nga fekk business bu daanu understand nañ loolu daf dee xew bés wala nga lakka mu taaka wala mel ni am na yoo xam ne su xewee dañ koo wàññi because da nga dee binda ñu la wax nga binda so li nga wax mooy wax ji.
Yeah, that based on the fact that what I said, when your business goes down or your shop caught fire, normally we go down prices. It depends on how you write it. You are supposed to write to the council to let us know.
So you as the one issuing the invoice and also collecting the revenue, you have the discretion to decide how much they pay.
Kon yow mu dee joxe invoice bi tamit nekk di liggéey ci council bi sa doole may na la pour nga xayma ñoom ñaata lañ war a fay.
No, Ben collector amul doole boobu noonu.
No collector has the power.
But how do you determine the value of the business to know how much they should pay?
Kon noo dee xayma yi njulaam bi ba war a xam ne kii nangam la war a fay.
Mostly yaa ngi dee based on li nga fa fekka because gazette bi daf dee mën a ñëw ak ne business bi at bi nangam so yow da nga dee mën a dem seet loo fa fekka suy 5,000 ñu leen ngeen nga adjust to na 7,500 or 10,000 suñu ne dañ ne nga bàyyi noonu den nga maintain 10,000 bi wala nga yokk 15.
It is based on what you find in the shop.
But that's what I'm saying. If you find 2 or 3 machines and you decide to put there just one, how would anyone know?
mu ne bu fekkente ne danga fa fekk ñetti machine yow nga bind ne benn nga fa fekk ñoom nuñ koy mën a xamee.
Is that possible?
ndax loolu mun naa am.
mun naa possible.
Yes, it is.
Mr. Sarr, you used an amount of money, right, that you collected from the revenue.
Mr. Sarr yow limu xaalis boo jël ci lempo bi.
But $324,000 is.
$324,000.
How did you do this?
Naka nga ko defee.
soo joxee receipt.
When you gave out receipts.
ba collect xaalis bi.
And you collect the money.
doo dee yóbbu sa cash book bi to audit.
You don't take your cash book to the audit office.
noonu la demee.
That's how it goes.
Okay. Because if you take it to audit, they will find out.
Lu ko waral mooy boo ko yóbbee audit ñoom dinañ ci xam dara.
waaw.
Yes.
All right. Any other way of doing it?
Ndax am na beneen anam bu ngeen di jëfee.
no not on my side du man.
No, not his side.
Okay. So how about issue of undervaluation? How is it done?
Ci wàllum gestu bi nuñ ko dee defee.
fu naa mooy comme li nga wax rek ne comme ndax ñun am nañ doole pour dem si bitik seet lu ñoo fay waaye ñun responsible nañ pour valuation.
I think it is based on what you just said, that we don't have the power to evaluate. It depends on the authority.
Okay. So now, for you, you're honest in telling us how you did not account for this $324,000. So how about for those ones that are doing the valuation? Have you had any experience regarding going to a shop to collect revenue, and then you are told by the owner of the shop or the business that what they want to pay is probably less than what they are to pay? Have you had that experience before?
Ndax mus nga dem ci borom bitik mu wara fay lu wara toll ci ñetti téeméeri junne mu waxtaan ak yow ne la duma mëna fay app boobu dama fay loo xam ne tolloowut ko ndax mus nga am lu mel noonu?
No. For instance, let me take it again. Now let's say, Mr. Sarr, you go to collect revenue.
nañ jël misaal bi nii Mr. Sarr yow dem nga fayeku lempo.
And you expect that you are going to receive a certain amount, let's say $10,000.
Nga yaakaar ne di nga jëlee foofu fukki junne.
But you realize that what was invoiced is way less than that.
Nga gis ne si invoice bi ñu ngi fa binde lu àpp lu mutut fukki junne bi.
Have you experienced this?
Ndax mus nga jànkuwanteel lu mel
This is not your problem, it's the problem of the person issuing the invoice.
bii du yow sa mbir ku ko war a gestu mooy ku yore wàllum issue bi.
waaw dina mën a nekk comme ñaare léegi-léegi nit ki am ay safara comme tàkk ak yooyu noonu because bu ñu ko come across mënut a ñàkk by force ne kii xëj na invoice nañ ko less than lu mu war a fay mënut a ñàkk.
It does happen sometimes. For example, if a shop caught fire, we give him the invoice less than what the person is supposed to pay.
Now, so these invoices, Mr. Bachele.
Kon invoice yi ni Mr. Bachele.
Yes.
Are you aware of, or during the period that the license manager is issuing invoice, do they consult you?
Ndax dang dee yëg buñ dee bindi invoice yi.
No.
Déedéet.
Are you supposed to be consulted at any point?
Well, I guess they would mostly consult maybe the director of finance.
Now, how are they audited?
By the internal audit, we check all their books, their cash books.
Now, the arrears you have in the year and against the invoices that are issued, do you know?
Yes,
do you do a proper audit to know how many invoices were issued every year, so that as a council they have information that this year the value of $50 million is what was invoiced, and we could only collect $10 million, and these are the people that owe the council. Do you have that information?
Yes, we normally used to have such information.
So if we are to request, because we asked for Mr. Ndow to provide, if we are to request that this information Is it submitted to you as CEO every year that there is the calculation done based on the database that is created to know exactly the invoice?
Yeah,
for a year?
they normally bring it to the attention of the management through the director of finance.
To the director of finance.
Yes, and then as a result, we have these teams that goes around
To do what?
to get the whatever.
You mean the
To get the
inspection
arrears.
team? Is that what-
Yes, a combination.
What combination? The
Like-
inspection team is different from the assessment team.
Yes, I'm talking about in cases where you have totals of what's invoiced versus what's paid. And
Right.
then with the variance.
Right.
Yeah, normally comes to our attention, and then we have like a joint team, because normally under normal circumstances, the collectors, after the collectors go to the field to collect, then you normally have the inspectors. They perform a different job from the collectors
Every year.
every year.
Do they do this?
Yes, they do.
Do they have a report for this? That is issued to you after every exercise.
No, we don't. No. It's not.
So what is the purpose?
It's not in that format.
So what is so in which format do you have it?
Normally, when they go out for these retrieval exercises,
The what?
When they go to retrieve monies that have not been paid in,
Yes.
they normally give us a state of affairs as
Yes.
to how much they have collected, as to how much they still have not collected.
We have the entire audit report in relation to complaints of under and over valuation.
Yeah.
In some instances, they go to certain businesses and they overvaluate the property, and they have to pay more than that they're supposed to. In some instances, they undervaluate the business and they have to pay less than what they're supposed to pay. This was captured in another report, correct?
It's an internal
Internal audit report.
Yeah.
So it means it's a real problem, correct?
It is a problem. But then I think most of the areas, because I normally do hear about the areas issues.
Right.
But the areas issues, if my memory serves me right, it is mostly with the big payment,
The big corporations,
big taxpayers normally.
like Gamcel,
Exactly.
Gamtel, Comium,
Exactly.
just name it,
Exactly.
top of my head.
Ports Authority,
Why is that the case?
because they never pay on time.
Now, we are not talking about the arrears. We're
Yes.
talking about the issue of over charging these people, overvaluation and over invoicing and under invoicing.
I've just heard about it this morning when you were deliberating over it, but it's like I'm not too sure I have a lot to say in that area.
You have a what?
I don't think I have a lot to say in that area,
Why would you have a lot to say about this?
because I've never come across matters that involve over invoicing of things like that nature.
What do you mean? Do you expect that
During my
they
time-
invoice correctly? You don't have a system of even evaluating the.
Yeah. But then specifically cases of overvaluing,
Right.
if I had come across, I would share it with you.
How about on the valuation?
Undervaluation could be possible, highly.
You've had those things.
Yes.
And then, who does this undervalue? Is it the
Under-
license
Well, it's
manager?
It's the license manager.
Why would they undervalue? Is it a mistake or is it a deliberate act?
I would not know why it's done.
No, you should know.
No, I wouldn't know.
Do you think it can be a mistake?
Because normally what happens in such instances is that if we discover that they have been undervalued,
Right.
they normally send supplements
Yes.
to correct that.
Okay. But that cannot be a mistake. The act tells you exactly how you can charge, how you should charge, right?
Yeah, I agree with you, but
There
then,
cannot be a mistake on that.
yeah, so that's the reason why in cases that we came across where overvaluations were done,
Right.
we normally would send supplements, to correct such undervaluations. I have remembered coming across those cases.
You send supplements
Yes.
where they are undervalued.
Yes.
Do you have examples of that? And did you find out why they were undervalued? Why were they undervalued?
I cannot say a lot on that.
Of course, you're the CEO.
But then, whereas, like I said, whereas we've discovered that there has been cases of undervaluation.
But what would have been the problem? What would have given rise to the undervalue?
Okay, it could, I think fundamentally, I had a lot today about the issue of valuations.
Right.
And I thought that maybe I should also jump in.
Right.
To share my memory.
Right.
Because as it stands with valuations in council, there are problems on their own. Because
what does that mean?
Because to value,
right,
you need to have a lot more expertise to make good valuations. Because I have heard you asking whether the valuations, are they based on financial inputs coming from the businesses? And that's not the case.
Where you have the type of business in relation to threshold of the monetary value of the business. Not all. Some, for instance, let me give you an example, Mr. Bachele. For instance, if we talk about banks, there are no monetary threshold for banks. The criteria is in relation to cashiers they have. So it's banks with 5 or more cashiers. If you have the cashiers, this thing, then they pay $450,000. The bank has 4 cashiers, $350. 1 to 3 cashiers, $300,000, right?
Yeah.
So if, for instance, I see here, FBN Bank, they pay $350,000 for Banjul in ECOWAS Avenue. They must have had 4 cashiers. So that if they have 5 cashiers and above, and they are paying $350, that would be fraud on the side of both the one collected and the bank. Correct?
Yes.
Correct?
Correct, yeah.
It's the act that says it.
No,
there's no monetary threshold. It is in relation to the personnel.
Exactly. So I also want to share my ideas on that.
Right.
Because I also have the feeling that that is not right.
What is not right?
Charging banks according to the number of cashier boxes.
Why is it not right?
Because some banks will tell you that, okay, you can come in and value us as having 5 cash boxes, when actually maybe only 3 are active.
No.
The two are not being utilized.
Okay. Before I comment, so what is the problem here now?
Okay, I am saying that in relationship to maximizing potential revenue.
Right.
I think maybe evaluators should eventually be brought in.
To do what?
To help us, value such institutions, like in this case we are talking about banks and maybe financial institutions.
Look, Mr. Bachili, FBN Bank has its financial statement. Every year, the turnover, everything. Yeah. If they have a small branch in one area, you have a jurisdiction. And they have a way bigger one in KMC. You don't expect them to pay the same amount.
No, I agree.
Exactly. But so now, if they have 5 cashiers, and then they only want to have 2 active, that's their problem. That's their problem. If you disagree with the law, you have any better solution, you can recommend it. Now we are going by what we have.
Yep.
This is a fact-finding mission, so we just stick to what we have.
What you have, okay.
What we have is 4 cashiers, $350,000, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be clear that this is what they have. Do you have that information to say FBN Bank operates 4 cashiers, with 4 cashiers?
Yeah.
Do you have that information?
Yeah.
Where?
Like, for example, when they go to the banks,
right,
to assess the number of cash boxes they
right,
have,
right,
that's the only means to know.
Where is it documented? So that when you are no longer there, then I can just come in and see exactly that this document clearly assesses the revenue. The valuation report and everything shows FBN Bank in, is it ECOWAS Avenue? they have 4 cashier stalls.
No,
So when I go there, I can count and verify the information on paper.
these were not documented.
Why?
It's left to the license manager.
Why? So the license manager now decides, if the license manager comes and tells you FBN Bank only have 2 cashiers, that's what they are paying, and no one can verify this information.
Yeah, I agree with you. That was a big shortfall.
It's not a shortfall. It's a loophole created to just waste money, Mr. Bacheri. That's not a short. It's simple. So the valuation you're talking about, the one you have to do work on, is where you have monetary valuation. For instance, the construction industry, Class C, building contractors, you have contracts valued between $2 million to $3.5 million. And that, if there's a construction company doing construction, you request for their documents and their contracts, and you value them. It's not rocket science. Or is it rocket science?
No, it should not be rocket science.
Yes. Class C fashion shop, goods valued below $250,000. Before they open business, they do their registration. If they bought any items or goods in relation to couch or whatsoever, they will have the receipt. You know the value. You look at all those receipts, what they have purchased, you value it. If they have a bank account, it's a business, you look at the influence, so you know the value, and you charge them based on the law says. But people have too much discretion, and they have room to do away with public funds, actually. Right? And how was it possible that Mr. A.B.E. Sarr can go home with $300-something thousand for a long period of time? How is that possible?
I think he made it categorically clear by saying that he was avoiding the internal audits.
But how can he avoid internal audit for a long period of time?
You know, without paying. So I guess that's the reason why he was able to accumulate that figure.
But how can he? Mr. A.B. Sarr is the same person that had applied for a leave for a period of 1 year and was granted, correct?
Yeah.
Why would you grant Mr. Sarr one year leave?
I had promised you the last time when I came that some of the documentation that we'll be bringing forward very soon.
Was what?
I promised to bring some documentation regarding his going to leave and how come he was, I think I had made that commitment to bring that information.
Right.
So I think I would rather rely on, seeing all those documentations to give
you rather what?
Befitting answer.
You have it here with you?
No. I was supposed to have gone to the council today.
Yes.
To bring all the information that's requested.
So we have one here that he had given to the commission. The date is 21st of March 2023.
Yeah.
It's an exhibit. It's marked as an exhibit. It's from Banjul State Council, signed by the Chief Executive Officer. That's you, right? The Lord Mayor is copied. And I will show you. It says addressed to Mustapha A.B.E. Sarr, Revenue Collector. Leave of absence 12 months. With reference to your letter dated the 28th of March 2023, for leave of absence for a period of 12 months, and approval has been given for you to proceed on 12 months leave of absence, effective Tuesday the 21st of March 2023. You will resume after the 1 year period. Wishing you a very enjoyable leave. I will wish Mr. Sarr a very enjoyable leave for 12 months, and he was paid.
Okay. I've had it.
Let me just show you. You had said you wanted to reply when you see the document.
All right. In this instance,
right.
I think where things went wrong was the fact that he shouldn't have been paid for the period that was mentioned.
No, first the procedure. Why was it convincing to you that Mr. A.B.E. Sarr can benefit from a 12 months leave?
Yeah, because he applied to participate in politics.
Which lasts for how long?
Which doesn't last, for 12 months, of course.
So why the 12 months? Was it justification?
But then... Anyway, from this juncture, I cannot recall what was the motivation, to be honest.
Is it an influence from the mayors? You understand, Mr. Sarr is very close to the mayors. Mr. Sarr, is that correct?
Could be possible.
Mr. Sarr?
Mr. Sarr?
Is it because of your relationship with the mayors?
xanaa loo jege mayo bi moo taxoon ñu jox la benn atu noppaleku.
Because the CEO cannot say why you were issued 12 months leave.
Because CEO bi mënta wax lan moo taxoon ñu may la fukki weer ak ñaar.
CEO bi deful dara mayo bi du relationship.
The CEO hasn't done anything.
No, speak on your behalf. You can't speak for the CEO. He's more educated than you, more experienced than you. You cannot have 12 months, and Mr. Pacheli knows that. But just speak on your.
Mu ne nga waxal sa boppa bul waxal CEO bi.
ak loolu yëpp xëy na dinaa wax loo xam ne xëy na xamu ko mooy ne IEC ñoo laa wax ne la da nga war a jël soo buggee contest 1 year leave du moom moo tax ma ne du moom du meeyoo IEC la ñoo la de wax ne la da nga war a amoon 1 year leave because 1 month laa amoon ñu ne ma noo warut a nekk 1 month dafa war a nekk 12 months if at all si dee loolu lu ees la pour moom xëy na ko mën a confess.
The reason why I said it's not their fault because they have no idea that IEC asked me to have a 12 months leave in order to participate in the political campaign.
Okay. Now, Mr. Bachele?
Yeah, that's the reason why I said earlier, I just could not recall how come he was.
So why would he be paid?
That's where I started. I think that's where the issue was. He shouldn't have been paid during.
Why was he paid now?
During that period, because we had previously somebody who applied under the same circumstances, but that individual was not paid.
So where was he paid?
The duration. But then how come he was paid? That really, came to our attention after the, the external auditors highlighted it.
How?
For me, that's the time
The
I
first
got to
thing
know.
in approving this application, if there is any, is to make sure that if it is going to be granted, it's without pay.
It's without pay. I agree with you.
The terms here, you granting Mr. Sarr is supposed to have the information that it is without pay.
Without pay, yeah.
But we had him being paid for 12 months.
Yes.
He said he came back to council after a few months, but wrote to you, the CEO, to resume work. Is that correct, Mr. Sarr?
I can't remember.
It's very correct because I gave the letter to Mangi letter by Mr. Kamara, and Bumako ko joxe ci saasi dafa jog with anger ne fonna mu ngi dem ci CEO waaye mënuma xam ndax dem na fa na demut fa but I gave the letter to Mr. Kamara.
Mr. Kamara is not, but please interpret that.
That's correct. I gave the letter to Mr. Kamara, and I recall he was very angry after receiving my letter, and he immediately stood up and decided to go and see the CEO.
Mr. Kamara is not the CEO. Or Mr. CEO is here. Did you receive that from Mr. Kamara?
Can't remember.
Mr. Bachele, the last question regarding Mr. Sise is why was Mr. Sise's issue of more than $300,000 is not taken to Mr. Sarr's issue not taken to the council?
Yeah, like I said the last time, the council, for me, the last time I knew about Mr. Sarr's problem was when the Director of Finance, then Director of Finance, came to my office.
Right.
And explained to me about the situation.
Right.
And then promised me that, he's going to take care of it. Although you had at some point made a valid point by asking me whether I had done a follow-up, which I honestly told you I did not.
Mr. Sarr was supposed to face disciplinary actions.
Yes.
The matter was supposed to be referred to the establishment committee,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then there is expected to have been a referral to the service commission.
Yep.
None of this were done.
Well, I agree.
And it would have only mean one thing, is because of his relationship with the mayors. That is the only logical conclusion. Otherwise, Mr. Sarr should not have been anywhere close to the area council, even at that point where this amount was discovered. We have the 2020 cash book. Mr. Sarr cannot provide the 2020 cash book. Were you aware of this?
No.
But you were there in 2020.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there in 2021.
Yes.
You were there in 2022.
24.
24.
January.
Why would you not know that the 2020 cash book of a collector cannot be seen?
Yeah, because normally when such problems do occur, especially if the director of finance takes it up.
Right.
It is cases where things are dealt with.
How?
So that's what maybe that might have carried me away.
Dealt with how? There's no evidence of it being dealt with.
Like to
when you say they are dealt with, what do you mean by this, Mr. Bachede?
like to make sure that the amounts that are suppressed are returned back to council.
And then they continue to work and suppress again, and continue to work and suppress again. Is that the purpose?
Well, what I can just say is that, that is, you ask me,
Yes.
the modus operandi in which these things are dealt with.
Right.
That's what, but the conclusions, then of course, I am not too powerful to make any other conclusions, maybe
Sir,
other from the ones
we
that you
need
make.
your cash book for 2020.
Mr. Sarr soxla nañ cash book si atub 2020 sa cash book yow.
Inshallah.
We need you to also provide the invoices you have issued in relation to the collections for 2020.
Bëgg nañ tamit nga isi invoice yoo xam ne yow yaa ko binda si atub 2020 yoo joxe yëpp si biir at bi.
Do you understand that?
Ndax yaa ngi ñoo dégg.
I understood.
To bring us these documents on Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes, please. And let me just ask you one question, Mr. Sarr. You said the invoices that you issue and the ones that the license manager issues do not have duplicates that you attach in your cash book. Is that what you said in your evidence? I just want to reconfirm.
Mr. Sarr nga ne invoice yoo indi.
Yes, the invoices he issues and the invoices that the license manager issues do not have duplicates that are attached to the cash book, to his cash book.
Yeah. Invoice your issues ak invoice your license manager be issued amut duplicate manam amut ñaar yoo xam ne dafa war a attach si sa cash book bi loolu nga wax.
No, invoice books yëpp de am duplicate.
All invoices have duplicates.
Are you supposed to attach any of those, whether it's a copy or whether it's a duplicate, are you supposed to attach any of those invoices in the cash book?
Ndax danga ko war a boole si sa cash book bi whether original bi or photocopy.
Waaw danga am receipt books lañ fa dee attach.
You attach the receipt books. They have receipt books.
Yes, sir. You were transferred at what point by Mr. Kamara, the finance director? Do you recall this?
Mr. Sarr ndax mën nga fàttaliku bañ la transfer Mr. Kamara bam la transfer.
Waaw.
Yes.
Why were you transferred?
Lu taxoon ñu transfer la.
Letter bi man dama ko dégg rek gisuma ko.
I just heard about the letter. I didn't see it.
Not true.
Du dëgg.
That cannot be true, my friend.
Loolu mënta nekk dëgg.
How do you know you were transferred? Who told you were transferred?
Kan moo la wax ne dañ la transfer? Noo xamee ne dañ la transfer?
Loolu mooy the question because Makumba Sane.
That's the question because Makumba Sane.
Moo ma wax ne ma am na lu xew. Waaye xaar ñu seet niñ ko doxee.
Was the one who told me something happened, but I don't know how to do about it.
No, we will see how to go about it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Falaa ci so gisuma ko loolu mooy the hard fact.
That's
I've not
all.
sent the letter.
I didn't see anything.
Let's go back to Makumba Sane.
Ñu delluwaat si Makumba Sane.
If he tells you that something happened,
Su la waxee ne dara xew na
and we will see how to go about it.
te dinaa xool naka lañ koy doxalee.
What did he tell you
Lan la la wax
happened?
ne moo am.
Waaw waxuma dara ba pare gisuma letter tamit suma loxo kenn joxuma letter.
He didn't tell me anything further and I haven't received any
No.
letter.
He told you that you were transferred.
Mu ne waaye wax na la ne dañ la transfer.
Makumba Sane must have told you you were transferred by the Director of Finance. But then we will see how to solve the issue.
Makumba moo la wax ne dañ la transfer the director of finance moo la transfer dinaa xool naka lañ koy doxalee lan moo xew after that.
Transfer wuñ ma musuma transfer.
I wasn't transferred.
That's not my question. Makumba gave you the information because Makumba knew that you were transferred, correct?
Makumba daf la laaj loolu wala daf la jox xibaar boobu ndax xam na ne dañ la transfer.
Correct?
Du loolay dëgg.
Wow.
Yes.
And he told you that you were transferred, but we will see how to go about it.
Te wax na la ne dañ la transfer waaye dinaa xool nuñ koy doxalee.
Exactly waa luñ la wax.
Exactly.
Exactly. So now, why would he see how you're going to go about it? Just go to where you were transferred.
Mu ne lan moo tax mu ne la dinaa xool naka lañ koy doxalee demoo fuñ la transfer.
Waaw man doxuñ ma leta tamit.
I wasn't issued a
Is
letter.
Makuma your boss?
Makumba sa njiit la.
Déedéet topp ma si moom because Pa Modou is my boss.
No, I'm not working under him. I am working
So
under
Makuma is not your boss.
Kon Makumba du sa boss.
The license overseer is not your boss.
Man aware woon sax Makumba mooy labin overseer.
I was not even aware of his position.
Mr. Sarr,
Yeah.
again, that's false.
Loolu du dëgg.
In council, everyone knows who Makuma Sane is.
Si council bi ñëpp xam nañ kan mooy Makumba.
And you were close to Makuma Sane, correct?
Te yow da nga jege woon Makumba Sané trop dëgg.
Makumba ñëpp xam nañ ko BCC fine. Loolu
Everyone.
amu si objection. But Makumba the other way around is a family. Well
Everyone-
before council.
Everybody knows Makumba. But in another way around, he is a family before the council.
Yes. So you see, it tells you how you guys were managing the affairs of the council.
So loolu mu ngi wone naka ngeen doon doxalee council bi.
You were transferred and you refused to go.
Yow dañ la transfer nga bañ a dem.
Mooy li ma la wax joxuñ ma leta ne ma leta baa ngi nii am biñ la transfer.
I wasn't issued a letter to
You-
show that I was transferred.
You refused to go, and the finance director could not do anything about it because the people that surrounded you were much more powerful than him.
Da nga bañ a dem te finance director bi mënut woon a def lenn ndax ñu la wóor ñoo ko ëpp doole.
Foog naa sooy dem da nga am leta buy tax nga dem because soo gisul dara doo mun a xam ne da nga war a dem.
If you are to go, you are to see a letter first or receive a letter, and none of that was done.
Mr. CEO, were you aware of the transfer?
No, I had forgotten about that.
Mr. Bachele, why was the BCC run in that manner? You know, in cliques, where people like Mr. Sarr are seemingly more powerful than the system, and Makumba Sane more powerful than the system. Why is that? Why was that the case?
I will not personally 100% buy that because, for example,
Maybe not 100%. It doesn't have to be 100%.
yeah,
Even 1%,
if I'm the director of a department
right?
and I propose for one of the staff members to be transferred,
Right.
you just cannot sit without having valid reasons for refusing to take up my transfer.
You cannot what?
You cannot just sit and pretend as if nothing happened.
Unless and until you have a system that seems to favor the people who are close to power.
Whatever the case would be, I'll write to you,
Yes, but if your
The-
power
the-
stops somewhere,
the person involved, and then copy all the other relevant people.
Yes.
Like for example, it happened when I transferred the two auditors.
right?
They wrote back and refused to move.
You cannot transfer an auditor.
I
Mr. Bachili, you cannot transfer an auditor. You don't have those powers as CEO. You cannot transfer an auditor. You can't transfer the person that is working as a check and balance to you. That is not good governance. You cannot do that.
okay. I
Remember, the auditor is not under you.
yeah. But the reason I'm trying to give an example.
Right, but I'm just telling you it's a wrong example because the auditor does not work for you, is not answerable to you, and cannot be answerable to you because it will defeat the purpose of accountability. So that the law says they are independent. So that when they are appointed as auditors, they are appointed through the independence mechanism to check what you do. So they can tell you you are wrong. And if you are angry about it, you cannot do anything about it. That is the purpose of accountability. Right? Okay. So if you have the power to transfer the auditor, it defeats the entire purpose of the independence.
But maybe I wouldn't have dared to transfer them if I told they were fully fit for what they were doing.
No, but they don't have the right. Even if they are not fit for their job, it's the responsibility. The problem with public service is it's no one's private business. If the auditor is not efficient enough, is not qualified enough, it's not your job to that extent that you have the power to transfer them or sack them. It's not your job. Someone else somewhere is not doing their job right. Your job is to flag it out, to bring it to the attention of the people who are supposed to take action. You would have done your job, and when you go home, you would have slept. But remember, just look at the situation where you have the power to sack an auditor. What do you think will happen?
It might bring chaos.
It will be chaos. Every time they write about you, you sack them. Every time they flag some things, you transfer them to revenue collector role. So you don't have those powers. You're an educated person. Your power stop where your power stop. You don't have that power.
Agree.
Yeah, you don't have that power.
Let me just ask, Mr. Bachele.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Sarr was given 1 year leave, correct?
Yeah.
And in addition to the 1 year leave, he was given another 2 months leave, paid leave. Why was that the case?
Away from the 12 months that was initially.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Can you kindly show me any letter to that?
Yes, Mr. Sarr himself, in his statement, page 2, he said, he was granted, let me read verbatim. Additionally, I was granted approval for leave of absence with salary for a period of 1 year in 2023 to contest the position of councillor for Banjul Box Bar Ward and lost the election. After 2 months of the leave, while I continue to receive my full salary.
2 months after the leave, after the 12 months?
Yes. Or am I interpreting it wrongly?
No, I'm not saying sorry, but I just cannot.
Now, let me find out from Mr. Sarr. When did you resume your duties after the elections?
Mr. Sarr, kañ nga delluwaat liggéey ba election bi passé?
2 months after buñ ma joxee leave boobu noonu.
2 months.
binda Joko Camara.
2 months after the leave I was given.
That is after the 1 year leave that he was given to go and contest election.
Ba benn at bi jeexee da nga amaat beneen ñaari weer.
No, bala at bi di jeex bu mu just dooree 2 months after bu mu just dooree.
2 months after when it just started.
Sorry?
He said 2 months after when his leave just started.
Well, I don't seem to understand, and there's some I'm having a challenge to understand what he means, because if you are giving 12 months leave of absence, what other leave would you be granted in a leave that you have already been granted 12 months?
Mr. Sarr mu ne moom mënta jël wax bi daal ndax bu fekkee ne jox nañ la fukki weer ak ñaar nan lañ lay mën a joxaatee yeneen ñaari weer ci biir at bi.
Non, la nga binda dem IEC ñu ne la 1 year nga war a mën a am pour leave.
When I wrote to the REC, I went there. They told me I need to have 1 year leave from my work office. Then
ñu changeat ko BCC def ko 1 year.
They change again. BCC made it 1 year.
Then bu ñu ko defee 1 year boobu ñu contest elections
After that 1 year, we made the election.
Then bu ma lose
Then when I lose,
1 month 2 months after
2 months after the election,
si laa bindaat pour resume.
that's when I wrote to resume.
So in essence, you took 26 months.
20
Sorry?
Kon dafa mel ni ñaar fukk ak juróom benn weer nga jël.
no
24 months because, no, sorry,
14 months.
14 months.
no dama bindaat pour ñu 12 months boobu ñu cancel ko pour ma ñëwaat.
I wrote for them to cancel the one year later. Then I came back.
Can you bring us the cancellation, the letter that you wrote to cancel that 12 months?
Mun nga ñëw isil letter bu wane ne boobu nga binda pour cancel sa leave bi.
waaw léegi lettre boobu ma ko bindee
When I wrote that letter,
dama ko copy def ko suma poos.
I copied it and put it to my pocket.
waaye boobu dañ ko fóot mu yaaxu waaye lettre bi jox naa ko Camara.
But they washed my clothes and the letter got scattered. So, but the original letter is with Mr. Kamara. I gave it to Mr. Kamara.
So you can get back to the council to get a copy of the letter.
Mun nga dellu si waat si council bi pour isi copy of that letter.
waaw lettre boobu moom wax dëgg yàlla fooguma ne sax naa ko gis.
I don't think I can find that letter again.
Why?
Lu waral loolu?
waaw because man dañ ma ne ma warloo ko mën a jox Camara sax and you know bi ma gisee Camara du ma ko joxee lettre bi sax so am naa yaakaar ne lettre boobu sax du ma ko gisaat.
Because later on I was told I wasn't supposed to give Mr. Kamara that letter. And when I gave Mr. Kamara the letter, I knew I wouldn't ever see it again.
But, Mr. Sarr, is that letter not supposed to be an official letter?
Mr. Sarr, hana letter bobo warutuna neka official letter.
official letter la man maa ko jox Camara waaye CEO laa ko waroon a jox.
It is an official letter, but I was supposed to give it to the CEO instead of Kamara.
Yes? Mr. Bacheli, you
Ma,
want to
can
say
I come in? If I go to the council tomorrow, I will make an endeavor to see whether they have this record. Because I'm supposed to go there tomorrow to get the information that I'm supposed to submit to the commission.
All right. So, for the purposes of clarity,
Pour leral,
after your election cycle,
pasa election bi jeexee,
you sat for 2 months.
danga toog ñaari weer.
Then you wrote to the council for you to go back to work.
Nga soga binda si council bi ne danga bëgg a delluwaat liggéey.
waaw.
Yes.
So how many months, did you take the whole 12 months, which was approved for you?
So fukki weer ak ñaari yëpp nga jël yuñ la nangul.
waaw loolu was approved already.
Yes, it was already
So you
approved.
took the full 12 months.
So danga toog fukki weer ak ñaari yëpp.
non man maa ngi doon dem council foog naa xëy na lettre bi forward nañ ko maa ngi si système bi.
No, what I mean is, when you were given approval to sit for 12 months, did you take all the 12 months?
Lu ma laajte mooy bañ la joxee fukki weer ak ñaari ndax danga toog fukki weer ak ñaari yëpp.
déedéet tooguma ko.
yaa ngi doon dem liggéey.
déedéet demuma liggéey de maa ngi doon dem council foog ndax ñu ngi ma boolewaat ci système bi.
Sorry? Can you repeat that? Can you repeat the answer, please?
Mun ngaa bantuwaat sa tontu bi.
ma ne bu ma bindaatee pour dellusiwaat.
When I wrote to return to my work,
then maa ngi doon dem ci council bi waaye after la realize ne lettre bi forwarduñ ko.
I was still going to the
No,
council.
Mr. Sarr, I am not asking about that. I'm asking you whether the 12 months that you were given as approval, did you take the whole 12 months that you did not work at the council?
Mr. Sarr laajte bi mooy fukki weer ak ñaar yuñ la jox ndax yëpp nga toog liggéeyuloo ko ci council bi.
waaw.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. And you took an additional 2 months.
Nga ñëw yokkaat ci yeneen ñaari weer.
déedéet.
No.
All right, thank you. Council, you may proceed.
That's all for Mr. Sarr. apply that the witness be discharged.
Okay. So, Mr. Sarr, let me just remind you that you're supposed to bring in the balance of documents on Thursday morning.
Which of them, please?
Were you not taking notes of what you were asked?
No, I only took one, which is the invoice for 2020, and the cash book.
For 2020?
Yeah, but mbiri invoice 2020, bobu dina ma xawa jaaxal.
You bring your accounts. We ask you to bring your accounts.
Oh, Trust Bank. Trust Bank account. And cash book 2020, huh?
Yes.
2. Thank you.
Yes, and the letter that you said, you believe that you will never see it again.
Yeah. As for that one, if I tell you I can see it again, and to see it is right.
But it's an official letter you wrote.
Yes.
So it should be in the record, in the council's record, because it was not a personal letter you wrote. And even whereas you did not hand it over to the CEO, you handed it over to the director of finance, who is an employee of the council. So official documents are supposed to be kept where they are supposed to be kept, that is at the council. So you go to the council and check for the letter. It should be there.
I'll check that one, inshallah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sarr, you are discharged. We will see you on Thursday.
Inshallah.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Bachili, we can have the documents you are to bring.
I was supposed to have collected them today from the council, but then since I was called there, I was not able to go. But tomorrow morning, God willing, first thing I'll go to the council, retrieve all the information that I'm supposed to submit.
But I think you were given you had a week or from your last testimony, no?
Yeah, I gave them a week's time frame. So they called me this morning, but then I was on my way coming to the commission. So I want to take time tomorrow to make sure that I go and bring those informations over.
Mr. Bachili?
Yes, ma'am.
We will conclude on you by tomorrow, as per the submission of your documents.
Yeah.
If you fail to submit your documents, we will not presume. We will conclude that you do not have evidence towards what we have asked you and the verifications we have asked, subject to what we have questioned. All right?
Yeah.
So we are giving you up to tomorrow, and that's it.
Okay.
Tomorrow we have the possibility for Sonko. I've
Yes.
spoken to the registrar,
Yes.
and Sonko is expected tomorrow. Maybe Mr. Bachili can be given till Thursday.
Yes, but let him just come tomorrow. If we have a window of opportunity, let him bring the documents. And they could be listed, he could list them, do a cover note, and give it to the registrar, and then Thursday he will come and we will admit them through him.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Bajali, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
We may rise.